life, I'm crazy, I'm mad, do it no cap. Only got one, so you better go live it up. Cash in the bag, stadium packed, baby I'm bad, baby I'm bad. I got cash in the bag, stadium packed, for the rocks on the side, I'm on the attack, baby I'm bad. I just wanna get caught up in this life, I'm crazy, I'm mad, do it no cap. Only got one, so you better go live it up. Cash in the bag, stadium packed, baby I'm bad, baby I'm bad. Cash in the bag, stadium packed, for the rocks on the side, I'm on the attack, baby I'm bad. I just wanna get caught up in this life, I'm crazy, I'm mad, do it no cap. Only got one, so you better go live it up. Cash in the bag.
Hello race fans and welcome to Michigan for tonight's running in the IAA Xfinity Series. We've got 80 laps to run here tonight. We see the cars are currently gridded, heading out on the track as we speak. I'm going to take you down through the starting lineup. Starting off on the pole is going to be James Row Truck with Eric Stamp at his outside. Row 2 is going to be Brian Beach and Richard Swavely. Row 3, Trenton Jump and Steve Baker. Row 4 is going to be Michael Meredith and Randy Bashirs. Row 5, Chris Spencer and Dustin Coggin. Row number 6 is going to be Sean Freeman and Dustin German. Row number 7, Jeff Gilmore and Alan Duggar. Row number 8 is going to be Noah Abbott and Jerry West. Row number 9, Dalton Schley and Zane Bailey. Row number 10 will be Ryan Freeman and Michael Carter. Row number 11 will be Jacob Witt and Braden Carter. Row number 12, Trent Robinette and Kyle Hardy. And bringing up the rear of the field is going to be Logan Breakey and Reggie Evans. That is going to be your starting lineup here tonight at Michigan. Lights are off on the pace car. Pace car is off. And the green flag is out for the first time here tonight at Michigan. Down in the turn number 1. Row Truck gonna bring him down there. Good stamp on his outside. Coming across the line for lap number 1, Eric Stamp going to be holding the lead at the moment, with Row Truck right on his inside to his rear quarter. Brian Beach and Swavely right behind them, side by side. Up by the wall, Sean Freeman outside of Dustin German. Schley trying to get by him on the low side. We got almost 3 wide with Zane Bailey, Dustin Coggin, and Alan Duggar. Coggin going to slide up in front of Bailey. And almost contact with Duggar coming down into turn number 1. Down the backstretch, Sly sends it way down low. Comes back up into line. Front of the pack. Seems like they've started to single out. Eric Stamp starting to take off with a 3/10 lead. Open up the 5/10 now, heading down into 1 and 2. Bashirs trying to make a move. Was that Abbott? It was. Looks like Abbott maybe tried to throw a big block or possibly just got loose there. Let's see what just happened, why he was so low. Oh yeah, looks like Abbott was trying to block him. Wasn't quite there. Fortunately, Brashears backed off the throttle, so he didn't end up spinning. Side by side, Coggin and Bailey right behind Brashears. That is going to be for the 13th spot. Steve Baker trying to make a move on Trenton Jump. Road Truck has got the lead. Excuse me, Stamp still has the lead. He's just opening up that lead even more to 7/10 now. Beach trying to work on Road Truck for second place. Swave looks like he was trying to set up for a move on Michael Meredith. Not quite close enough to make it happen. Robinette and Meadows side by side battling for 18th. Robinette down low. He's going to get that position. Hardy and Michael Carter. It's like they have starting to close in on Stamp. The rest of the field, that is. Road Truck is sucked up to the back of them inside of just about 2/10 now. The rest of them starting to work together a little bit, try and get some draft going on. Get the Stamp, here we go. Road Truck looking low, trying to make a pass on Stamp for the lead, going across the line. Road Truck's going to get the position going through the corner, and Stamp's going to fall in right behind him. Down the backstretch they go. Road Truck is your new leader. Brian Beach getting out of line. He's possibly going to try and make a move on Stamp. He does. He's looking low. Going into 3. Continuing through the corners side by side. Beach and Stamp battling for second. Beach has the advantage as they're coming up to the line for 11 of 80 laps tonight. And Baker now making a move. Oh, Stamp right up to the back of Beach. 3 wide right behind him. Jump Stamp Baker. I want to say Baker and Jump are teammates. Meredith right on the back of Stamp. Stamp gets a little out of shape. He's fallen back quickly. Now back to 7th. Beach trying to make a move on Road Truck. And jumps right there in that mix too. He wants a piece of this battle for the top spot. Trying to push 3 wide going down the back stretch. Jump's going to fall back in behind Beach. Side by side, Beach and Road Truck heading down to the turn number 3. Road Truck has the advantage. Is Beach going to have enough of a run? No, Road Truck's going to move down low. Meredith putting a block on Swavely right behind them. We've got about a 4-way battle for the lead almost. Right now Baker's just trying to hold on a second over Beach and Jump. Oh my goodness, these guys are getting at it now. In the 3, they're still all stacked up. Michael Meredith starting to get into the fight now. Inching up to the back of that group. Road Truck continuing to hold the lead. The battle right now seems to be between Jump and Beach for 3rd place. Jump surges it way up high outside of Baker. Down the backstretch, Jump is to his quarter door. Nose to nose. He's got that momentum on the high side going into the corner. Carrying it through. Not quite able to complete the pass, but he is inching forward. And, oh, contact. Not totally clear. Spencer getting by Brashears and Schley back here. We saw them 3 wide for just a second. And here comes Jump way up on the high side. He's moving outside of Road Truck, trying to take the lead now. And he does it with ease. Trenton Jump is going to be your new leader here at Michigan. Duggar and Evans side by side. They're still battling up front here. Road Truck and Baker side by side. Beach right on Baker. He's trying to get back up there. Took a look at Bailey all over the back of that Noah Abbott. There's Jerry West sliding up in front of Abbott. Abbott gonna pull a crossover on him. Into turn 3, Abbott not quite clear. Now Gilmore right there, holding up the 00. He's going to get right on Gilmore's back bumper. West and the 00 kind of getting held up by Gilmore. He's going to make the pass over Abbott. Now he's able to get down below Gilmore and make that pass. Gilmore not going to put up a fight, just let it go. We're still pretty early in this one. Only on lap 18 of 80. Baker looks under Road Truck. Continuing to battle for 2nd place. Baker's still fighting on the low side of Road Truck, trying to get that spot. He's back and forth. He's right by him now. He slides back. We'll see how he makes it off the corner. Just having a bit of trouble. He'll get a run and get up next to him, but just not able to complete the pass. Not really getting off the corner so well as Brian Beach is all over his back bumper. And it looks like here comes Swavely making moves to the low side, getting under Stamp. Stamp has fallen back to 7th and just kind of been sitting there since then. Stamp in 6th right now, battling back and forth with Swavely. Swavely trying to take 6 away from him. Swavely, one of those drivers that's been having a rough few weeks, just kind of wrong place, wrong time over and over, trying to get himself a good finish here. Dustin German all over his back bumper. So Road Truck has gotten up to jump and taken the lead back. Here's the pass for the lead. Road Truck back out front. Trenton Jump 2nd, and Steve Baker is your top 3. Robinette and Evans. Hardy right behind them. Is he going to push that 3 wide? Ooh, he thought about it. Robinette kind of came down a bit, made a little bit of contact with him. Hardy's going to send it in on the low side, but Evans kind of checks up a little. Causes a bit of issue for Hardy. Has to check up. Not so good off of the corner because of that. Now Roy catching up to his back bumper. Ooh, we got a couple of wall scrapers. I believe that was Freeman. Baker with a moment off the corner. Gets a little loose, slaps the wall with his back end. So this top 4 group of cars just been kind of swapping back and forth. Now starting to spread out. Lap 25 of 80 would just pass quarter mark. All green flag laps tonight. But Freeman just slapped the wall again. Hardy might have just brushed it. Swavely on the high side of Spencer. Stamp falling backwards. Oh, something's going on. Okay, here we go. We don't have a caution, but something just happened right here. Let's take a look. Kyle Hardy. Dustin Coggin. Ooh, oh, was that a bit of net code right there? No. I think that was straight up contact. Racing contact incident, but it's costing Coggin a few spots. Definitely some time on the track. And now we're under caution. Oh, we were taking a look at that replay. We had the caution come out. Looks like Evans, Robinette were involved in that. Let's see if we can find out what happened here. Okay, we can see Evans is already sideways right here. Alright, so it looks like we got a bit of contact. Evans come down, or maybe Robinette come up into Evans. Evans up into Roy, and then back down into Robinette. And boom, Evans hits that inside wall pretty hard. Robinette bumps it. Doesn't look like he kills it. Yeah, it's like the nose damage, a little wrinkled up, but it's not destroyed. So that's going to be caution number 1 here at Michigan. Let's see, maybe we can talk to Dustin Coggin after he gets off pit road. I don't want to mess up these drivers in their pitting. Dustin Coggins, Chris up in the 1-5 Studios booth. You got me?
Yeah, what's up, Chris?
Hey, Dustin, tell us what happened on that last caution there. Or, sorry, between you and Hardy right before the caution.
I don't know. I had somebody behind me, and it made me start pushing, so I didn't want to turn any further down, and I seen him, and by the time I seen him, it was too late. So he was there. I probably could have went up a little bit higher, but I had somebody right behind me, and I didn't want to cause a huge wreck.
Just a little bit of incidental racing contact. Fortunately, no damage on your car. Tell us how the race has been going for you so far.
It's been all right, man. We had a pretty good run right there at the beginning. We were just kind of biding our time and seeing what happened.
All right. Well, good luck on the rest of the race, and thanks for talking to us.
All right, man. Thank you.
Looks like, well, they're double filed back up, but the lights are still on the pace car. And the green flag is back out, coming across the line to grab lap number 31. Down in the turn number 1. Eric Scamp going to be the first one to get down there. Trenton Jump right behind him. Road Truck sitting in P3. German 4th, making a move on the low side. Down the backstretch. German and Baker side by side. Oh, German sends it in there deep. Almost makes contact with the back of Road Truck and the side of Baker. Meredith down low of Baker now. Side by side, Brashears and Bailey heading down the back stretch. Brashears able to get that position now, moving next to Gilmore on the low side, trying to make another spot happen here. Brashears goes 3 wide. Bailey on the low side, Breaky outside. Bailey way down on the apron though. That is a legal racing area. Back down in the turn number 1, side by side, Breaky and Brashears. Breaky's going to surge ahead. Brashears getting stuck behind Gilmore. He's going to move up behind Breaky now. Duggar and Bailey side by side behind them. Battle for the lead about to be brewing up here. Stamp and Jump. Looks like German's up in this battle too. Side by side, German and Jump go across the line. Neck and neck, fighting for second place. Jump sends it on the high line. German keeps it down low. Stamp loves what he's seeing, a fight in his mirror. Right behind them, Jump and Meredith and Road Truck get a little sideways off the corner battling. German's going to fall back in behind Jump for the moment being. Road Truck and Meredith still going to battle side by side. Meredith's got the advantage going through the corner. He's got that spot. Road Truck going to look and try and cross him over. He's not going to be able to do it though. Right back to his bumper. Now looking on the low side of Meredith again. He's pulling up beside him, heading down in the turn number 1. Still neck and neck, coming off a 2. And down the backstretch they're about to be going. We've got some battles going on back here. Swavely, Brashears. We don't ignore the back of the pack too. Road Truck still not able to make that pass happen on Meredith. Keeps getting back behind him and on the inside. Just making runs down the stretch and into the corner, trying to make it happen. A few cars back here side by side. Oh, Bailey kind of checks up a bit. Going in the corner slow. That's going to jam up Schley. Abbott's going to surge ahead on the high side, as well as Freeman's going to try and follow right behind him. Swavely and Brashears still side by side up front here. As I say that, Swavely's going to dip in behind Brashears. Oh, we got one up in the wall. Is that Abbott? It is. Abbott gets up into the wall. And he's going to collect it. He's going to lose plenty of spots, but no caution, no spinning. It's like maybe not a ton of damage to that car. I think he just kind of brushed the wall, and it really just ate his speed up is about it. Oh, and Robinette goes... Oh, my goodness! Oh! He did not lock that down. So Kevin Roy comes along and gathers him. All right, let's see what happened to Robinette. Oh, 76. Have to back that up a bit more. Who's that in the 76? That is Jacob Witt. Oh, kind of just got a little weird into the corner. Almost got Coggin. corrected it, but ended up in getting up in a Robinette instead. Robinette gets the wall there, but doesn't lock it down. He did have it locked down for a minute, but unfortunately let it continue down the track, and boom, Kevin Roy right there. Let's see if we can do an onboard with Kevin Roy. See that? Oh man, that's gonna be so frustrating for Kevin. Right here. Okay, we got a wreck up high. He's up high. All right, great. We'll go down low. Oh, he's coming low. He's coming low. Kevin Roy, innocent bystander there. Here comes Jimmy Emos trying to keep that thing out of trouble. Looks like everybody's going to be hitting the pits now. Freeman opted to stay out. See if we can talk to Sean Freeman for a second. Sean Freeman. Oops. Sean Freeman, Chris up in the booth. You got me?
Yes, sir. What's going on?
Hey, tell us about your strategy to not pit here.
Honestly, I thought Zane was going to pit, and I was kind of hoping that I could get the lead for a minute, lead a lap, get the extra point, but that didn't quite work the way I thought it did. So pits are still closed for me. I'm not going to be able to come down pit road without some form of a penalty. Probably just be in the line.
Tell us about the race.
It's loose. It is very, very loose. You can just swing it out, back end just kicks out, and you're just hoping that it's going to stay straight. It's a blast. It's very slick. Everyone's running hard. I'm having a blast. I may not be running the best, but I'm having an absolute blast.
All right, well, good to hear, and thanks for talking to us, Sean, and good luck on the rest of the race.
Appreciate it, man.
All right, lights have gone off on the pace car, so they're going to be choosing get them all stacked back up, double file. Pace car is off. And the green flag is back out. Great restart for Zane Bailey. Even going to hold that low line. Down in through turn number one. Now 3 wide right out the gate for second place. Jump stamp Freeman. Freeman's falling back. He's just trying to hold on to it. So he didn't pit under that stop. That cycle caution. Freeman falling back, keeping everybody 3 wide every lane he goes by. Baker on the high side, middle lane right there under over Freeman. Whoa. Jump all over the back bumper of Bailey. Right on him. What's he going to do going down to the corner? Just going to stay right on him. Move the high side. Bailey almost got him trying to move up high. Meredith and Stamp right behind him side by side. Jumping a heck of a run going through that corner. Oh, we got a little movement behind them. And Freeman goes around. See Randy with some... Oh, Coggin. Oh, that car's... He's got some problems on that thing. That left front locked up, missing the back of the car. Let's try to find what happened here. Let's see. I think we're a little further up. Let's go from here. All right, a little further back. Started with road truck getting loose by the looks of it. Yep, loose off the corner. Collects it. A little overcorrect. Just barely touches brakey. Back down to Beach. Freeman. Brashear's right there. And Randy just having such a rough season. Swavely gets a piece of that. Oh, and there's Coggin getting a piece. Michael Carter. Brian Beach. Back that up just a tad so we can see. Coggin. Oh, man, what a hard hit for Coggin. He gets up on the wall. Totally off the ground for a second. All four wheels in the air. Looks like Gilmore might have got just a little bump. Schley just barely gets around that, but... Let's see, did he end up on that inside wall? He did. Ooh, almost got Abbott, too. Almost makes it through. So we'll be back under caution for the third time here on lap number 44 at Michigan. You're watching the IAA Xfinity Series on the 15 Studios YouTube channel. Just past the halfway point. Let's bring Randy in here. Randy Brashears, Chris up in the booth. You got me?
Yeah, I got you. How you doing, Chris?
Oh, all right. I think I'm doing a little better than you are out there. Looks like you have to get some repair done on that car after that last incident.
Yeah, unfortunately, they just had a big stack up in front of me. I saw road truck getting loose and tried to choose a little bit of a lower line in hopes that I could go somewhere, and he just kind of lost it. And we were too close of a pack right there, and I got caught up in it. But the damage actually wasn't that bad, but this track is so aero sensitive that I just had to go ahead and take the fast repair and see if we can fight our way back up through it.
Having a just super rough season continuing on for you, Randy. Hopefully it'll turn around for you here tonight and get a nice top spot there. So good luck on the rest of the race.
All right, I appreciate it.
Thanks. All right, so lights are off on the pace car. Looks like Jump and Meredith going to be the front row. Trent and Jump, no stranger to the front of the pack. He's already got 2 wins this season. Looking to go for number 3. Michael Meredith, 1 win at Indy. Three wins between the two of those front row drivers right here. Pace car is getting ready to leave the racing surface. Green flag is back out. Down in the turn number 1, Michael Meredith with a Trent jump on the high side. Zane Bailey not getting so great of a restart, falling back. Damp is out there kind of by himself in that second row as Meredith slides up into the front spot. Trent jump going to look to cross him on the bottom side. Little bit out of shape coming off the corner. Has to duck down, but now he's to his inside. Jump with the advantage going down in the turn number 3. Meredith's going to fall in behind him. Try and grab a little bit of a draft. As, like Randy said, this track being an aero track. Three wide back here. There were 3 wide. Hardy has made his way up through the field as he was hanging around the back for the majority of it. Spencer and Bailey side by side. Duggar, Abbott, and Chad Meadows were battling for that spot. Duggar's going to get that. Well, Bailey and Duggar now battling for 11th. Jump continuing to lead. Meredith kind of just falling in his tails. Spencer all over the back bumper of Hardy in that 00 and Breaky next to each other. West going to have his nose out ahead of Breaky just a tad, coming up off the corner. West going to pull a little bit of air off of Spencer's back bumper, get a bit of draft. He's going to move up beside Breaky. Now he's trying to look underneath Spencer. It's not quite to him, though. Spencer going to dip down in front of West. Here we go, German making a move on Baker. German's going to steal 4th from Steve Baker. Baker going to have a run off the corner and try to get that spot back. Pull a bit of air off of him. Keep the draft going. I think he actually did not try to fight for that spot back. Jump pulling away with a 4/10 lead now. Whole gaggle of cars right here. Swavely down on the apron, out of shape, slowing down. We got Bailey, Gilmore, Beach, and Schley all right here under a blanket. Bailey checks up, going through the corner. That puts him 3 wide, but Beach and Schley are just going to get right by him. Abbott slaps the wall. Gilmore almost gets in the back of Abbott, moving out of the way, getting around him. Jump. Almost a 6/10 lead now. Just continuing to pull away. Brashears and Meadow. Oh, bit of contact between those two. Going across the front stretch. Across the line, I should say. Brashears going to send it in there a little deeper. Meadow's going to fall in behind him. Road Truck all the way back here in 15th. Not sure if he got into some trouble or his car just kind of fallen off. So he was right up there in the front battling, leading some laps at the beginning of this race. Swavely seems like he's kind of struggling. He was up there in the front as well. Zane Bailey. Road Truck moving outside of Meadows. Spencer and Baker almost side by side. Spencer going to fall in behind Baker in front of Hardy. Hardy going to get up right on the back bumper of Spencer. Now looking down low with Spencer. Kyle Hardy's sitting right now in 7th position, our back-to-back two-time defending champ for the Xfinity Series. Still has not been able to put that car in victory lane this year. Still finding it elusive as we are on race number 12. Still trying to find victory lane. Got one out of shape up there. Was that Abbott? I believe that was. Kind of got out of line. We're pushing 4 wide back here. Schley, Gilmore, Abbott, Swavely. Now they're kind of breaking down just a bit. Still 3 wide with Carter in the middle of there now. That one's safely sorted out. They're still all kind of gaggled up together, but not 4 wide. Freeman coming up off of pit road. Baker shoots way down low. Baker currently in 5th. Fighting off Dustin German in that 96 car, trying to take 5th from him. Baker's going to look low with Stamp going in the corner, but Stamp keeps it going on the high side. Three wide. Side by side, that's Abbott and Carter. Trenton Jump's going to hit pit lane. Looks like he's going to take a few other cars with him. Let's see, who do we got? Looks like Jump, Stamp, West, Brakey, Swavely. Oh, and somebody just blew up on pit road. It's going to put Michael Meredith in the lead, being challenged by Dustin German right now. And German's going to hit pit road. German and Spencer heading down pits. We've got 19 laps to go here at Michigan. I say these drivers are not going to be able to make it on fuel. I would assume they're all right about the same window, as everybody's stopping off now. Meredith, Hardy, still needing to pit. Row truck. Don't think so. Meredith getting trapped on the high side. He's going to get swallowed up by all these cars with the new tires on them. They wait too long. They're going to lose too much time on track and not be able to get those tires and get back out there, hold the lead. So Meredith and Hardy really needing to get into the pits. It's kind of being blocked by Freeman right now. He needs to either get ahead of Freeman or behind him. Let's see if he's going to try and make it into the pits this time. No, he's way up on the high side. How about Hardy? Hardy's going to bring it down pit road. Meredith's going to keep it out there. So put road truck up into second now. Brashear's passing road truck. Witt decided to pit. I'm shocked we still haven't seen Michael Meredith pit yet. Here we go. He's on the low side, maybe coming down this time. Here he comes down pit road. Is your leader Michael Meredith. So road truck is now your leader. Road truck has not pitted yet. Looks like the top 9 haven't pitted. But it's looking like, well, at least road truck. Road truck has more fuel. Than the other ones did before they pitted. Reggie Evans is in second, 3 seconds back off of road truck. Trenton Jump, the leader that was leading. Jump, Baker of that front pack right there. Oh, here comes road truck right now. All right, well that throws out everything I was just saying. I thought road truck was going to be able to make it on fuel. He is going to bring that car down pit road now. It's going to put Reggie Evans in the lead. Comes that 76 car lap down on the new tires. Evans going to continue to lead out here on track. Michael Carter bringing it down pits now. Looks like we've just about completed our green flag cycle of pit stops. German and Brakey battling for the top 10 spot. Up ninth now. They've gone by Michael Carter in the pit. Hardy back in 14th now. Meredith 15th. Staying out really hurt these guys. Side by side, Meredith and Hardy. They're going to be battling for 14th. They've got just 12 laps to try and get back up towards the front. Not so sure that that's going to be able to happen, not without a caution, as Hardy in 13th is 27 seconds back. So it's quite a big gap there. Kevin Roy going to bring that car down onto the pit road. Abbott's leaving pit road. Reggie Evans going to continue to lead. I mean, if Evans and Gilmore have enough the fuel to make it to the end, they might have a chance. I mean, Jump is back 20 seconds. He's closing quick, but they got 10 laps to go right now. He's have to make up at least 2 seconds a lap. So the question is going to be, Reggie Evans, Jeff Gilmore, do they have enough fuel? Oh boy, I don't know about that. I don't think they do. Last time they pitted was on lap 43. Well, I don't think they're going to be able to do it. We'll have to see. Shears getting by Jerry West for 12th. Just 9 laps to go. Evans is off. He's going to be just about out of fuel, we're going to say. Gilmore's going to be the leader now. How much longer until he pulls into the pit road? I believe they had the same pit stop lap, so he's got to be right about with Reggie. Like I said, if Gilmore has enough fuel, then Jump is probably not going to be able to make that happen, but Gilmore possibly slowing down. Nope, I was mistaken. He's going to keep that car out on track. Back here, what could presumably be for the lead win right here, if Gilmore doesn't have the fuel. Side by side right here, Stamp and German battling for what is currently the 4th place position. They're closing in on Gilmore now. Field is very well spread out after that green flag cycle of pit stops we had. And there goes Jeff Gilmore down the pit road. We just saw Brakey and Hardy about to go side by side. Hardy down low, making that pass. Hardy now up into 8th place, trying to race his way back up to the front as we got just 5 laps to go. So Trenton Jump has taken the lead back as Gilmore has to pit. So now Trenton Jump, Steve Baker, and Dustin German, your top 3. Right behind them is Chris Spencer and Eric Stamp battling for 4th. Just 5 laps to go. Heading down the back stretch. Stamp and Spencer are going to battle. Spencer's going to have the spot coming across the line. Where's Stamp going to go here? He's going to keep it on the high side, try and keep up momentum behind Spencer. Maybe dime in the corner a bit, try and get a run, but he doesn't have enough of a run. Brian Beach right behind Logan Brakey trying to grab another spot. That's for 8th. German getting close to the back bumper of Baker. We've got just 2 laps to go. 2 laps left here at Michigan for the Xfinity cars and the IAA. German do all he can to try and make a move. Try and put that car right where it needs. Let's ride on board with him for a minute. See, he's going to try and pick up a draft here. Let's go. He's trying to look low. He's not able to make it happen quite there. Keeping the momentum up. Try and keep a little bit of draft off of the back of Baker as they're coming up towards the white flag. White flag, 1 lap to go. Meredith making a move on Stamp. There they go. They're side by side coming up off of turn number 2. Stamp slides in front of, Meredith slides in front of Stamp. There's Hardy behind him, smacking the wall. Coming to the line, it's going to be Trenton Jump, your winner here tonight at Michigan. Steve Baker and Dustin German going to be your podium finishers. Congratulatory dump attempt. Believe those are the 3 teammates right there. All right, let's go through the final rundown now. Bringing it home in victory lane tonight is Trenton Jump. Steve Baker is going to be in second. Third is Dustin German. Chris Spencer is fourth. Michael Meredith fifth. Eric Stamp is sixth. Seventh is Kyle Hardy. Brian Beach is eighth. Ninth is Logan Breakey. Randy Brashears with a top 10. Having a great finish finally after having just such a rough season. Starting to turn that around. James Rotruck is 11th. Jerry West 12th. Alan Duggar 13th. 14th is Richard Swavely. 15th is Chad Meadows. Michael Carter is 16th. Reggie Evans Jr. 17th. Sean Freeman 18th. 19th is Zane Bailey. Dalton Schley 20th. Jeff Gilmore 21st. Noah Abbott 22nd. Jacob Witt 23rd. Kevin Roy is 24th. Jimmy Emos 25th. Dustin Coggin 26th. Trent Robinette 27th. And Ryan Freeman 28th. And bringing it to the rear of the field is Braden Carter. That's going to be your final results here from Michigan. We're going to take a quick break, and we'll be right back with the final results.
I'm Jason Turner. I own Turner's Alignment and Tire. Been in business for 20 years now. I'm an alignment shop brat. My dad owned this place when I was born. I've been here my whole life. So it's the only thing I've ever done. Do alignments, brakes, tires, shock struts, do all undercarriage work. We really specialize in just the drivability. We just do things a little bit different than most places. My first ever boss told me, when you're really good at something, be the best at it. Don't be really good at a lot of things, be the best at one thing. And we chose to do this, the one thing I'm good at, and decided to keep getting better at it. People should choose us because we have fair, competitive pricing. We use the newest, latest equipment out on the market. We have the highest quality staff, and we get the job done fast.
Welcome back to Michigan. We've got our top 3 finishers here. We'll start off with Dustin German. Dustin German bringing it home in 3rd place on the podium tonight. Dustin, you had a pretty good run, staying pretty consistently right mid-pack up towards the front a little more. Tell us how your night went.
All in all, went pretty good, man. Just proud of, being able to come up from where we were. I think we started 13th, somewhere around there. Just made a charge at the beginning of the run, at the beginning of the race, and they try to get to the front. I didn't really have any practice laps, but kind of felt like normal Michigan. It was just a little more pushy, slidey. But, yeah, all in all, good race and a lot of fun.
All right. Well, great job putting on the podium. Who do you want to thank?
You guys at 1-5 Studios, you personally, Chris, and can give a congratulations to Trenton there on the win. He drove a hard race. We was trying to catch him there at the end, just didn't have enough. Steve Baker, my teammates, finishing second. Teammate behind me, Chris Spencer, finishing second. All the guys at Smoke Show Racing, my team, and SRTV on the hood.
Now, Dustin, you got a couple of wins back-to-back earlier in the season, but we haven't really seen you too much lately. How are you going to is this maybe be a rebound heading up towards another win?
Yeah, I think so. I kind of had this one circled for a win. I really love Michigan. 2-mile tracks has always been good to me, and I think we got a lot of tracks coming up that's in my wheelhouse. So just keep watching it to get interesting.
All right. Well, congrats on the podium tonight, Justin.
Thank you, Chris.
All right. Let's bring in our 2nd place finisher, Steve Baker. Steve, you did a great job having that car right up front where it needed to be. Tell us about the exciting racing, really, for the first at least quarter of this lap, where you guys were just shuffling back and forth, the top 4 of you. Tell us about it.
Yeah, overall, super fun race. A lot of, like you said, back and forth in the front tonight. And then to wrap it off with a good battle with Trenton. Congrats to him on the win. But it was fun battling him. We just didn't have quite enough there at the end.
Well, you, like I said, doing a good job keeping it up front. We see you up front quite often. Who do you want to thank tonight for helping you get up here?
Yeah, just thanks Smoke Show Racing, my teammates, and admins, everybody who comes out. Thank you for the broadcasts. And it was a fun race.
All right, Steve. Usually a front runner heading into Pocono next week. What can we expect?
Yeah, Pocono is one of my favorite tracks, so hopefully that'll be a fun one too. We'll see. First couple races on the ovals, I had some trouble with damage, so I feel like if I can just keep it clean, it should be a good run.
All right. Well, we'll be looking for you next week, Steve, and congratulations on the P2 this week.
Thanks, Chris.
And now we'll bring in our winner, Trenton Jump, parking it in victory lane once again for the third time this year in this series. Trenton, tell us how you were so dominant here tonight and about the rest of the race.
Well, yeah, Chris, I really don't know. I just kind of took it easy on the start and got my footing and just seen what everything was about. I didn't really run around nobody in practice this week, so just kind of took it slow and got my footing, and then I took the lead earlier in the race, and once I take the lead, I just tried to hold on to it. And then on the last run there, it was, I don't know, it was a lot closer than I thought it was going to be, and I was going to stay behind Steve there, and then he was kind of just lifting early, and I don't think he had been out in the lead and clean air the whole race, so he didn't really know what to do. So I just passed him and just got just a little bit out of the draft and just managed to hold on to it.
We're putting it in victory lane tonight. Like we asked the other drivers, we're heading to Pocono next week. What can we expect from you?
Probably the same thing as this week, hopefully. Yeah, this one was kind of unexpected. I'm not really one for the big tracks, but I used to race a truck league, and I finally got to win an auto club, and finally picked off a Michigan win. So who knows? Maybe I found something.
All right. Well, some confidence heading in towards Pocono next week. Who do you want to thank for getting you here this week?
Yeah, just want to thank the admins in the league for running this deal. You, Chris, at 15 Studios for live streaming it, and my teammates at Armadillo Motorsports, Eric Stamp, Logan Brakey, and my painter that paints these beautiful cars for us and our team at Justin Teal Designs.
All right. Thanks for talking to us, and congratulations on the big win. Go celebrate, Trenton.
Yeah, will do. Thank you, buddy.
All right. Well, that's going to do it for us here at 15 Studios. Make sure you subscribe if you enjoy the racing action so you don't miss any of it. And we'd like to thank you from 15 Studios for joining us, and we will see you at the next track.